Today I am starting on making the front entrance of the property a lot nicer and hopefully reflect what we want the property to look like moving forward. And like most things on this homestead, it's going to start with clearing. So I've got a bunch of like scrappy old trees that I'm going to be removing. I am also going to be moving where our bins are, as well as trying to get back a lot of the grass and like really tall grass, and just starting to manicure and make this front entrance a lot more intentional. You'll see what I mean. We're going to be keeping a lot of the native trees and getting rid of a lot of the weedy kind of trees that are taking over a lot of the stuff. So my goal today is to make at least this front section of the property a lot nicer, a lot more cleared, free, and so you can see a lot more visibility, but just cleaning it up. I think with most projects, most of the heavy lifting is just clearing and removing stuff, and it just makes things look like 50, 60 times better instantly, without even really doing any modifications or any improvements. It's just by getting rid of stuff. So that's the plan. Hopefully I can get even halfway down the front entrance, because it is pretty long. So let's give it a crack. Right, that's made a huge difference already. I am just doing like the main parts of it, just like cutting out the bulk of it, and then I'll come through another day and really clean things up and rake and get things really tidy. Bam, that's made a huge difference. I will cut these stumps down a bit shorter, but my chainsaw needs to be sharpened. And then I'm going to go around the other side and cut some of those branches and some of those trees that are still on the other side there. But right now, drawing our attention to this scraggy tree, get rid of that, so then we can start clearing all of this stuff as well. And then I'm going to keep going. So let's do that. To get rid of this eyesore. One more time. Come on. Oh, ow. Oh. If you haven't noticed, I'm just really avoiding having to walk back up to the shed. Oh, ow. drill. Get the drill. Whew. Oh, I've made progress. It's actually looking really good. It's all cleared. I've painted both sides black up until like this little corner here, and then I've removed those yuck bins. This tree here, I don't want to chop the whole thing down, but there's a lot of branches that it's just too high. I can't really get to at the moment. But this is looking a lot better. Now I'm going to, once upon a time, until now, this place was called Acre. I've no idea what it meant, but we're getting rid of it. So I'm gonna take the letters off, and I think I'm just gonna paint the whole thing black for now and decide whether we just remove the whole thing or name it something else. End of an era. These little brushes are like a cheat code for painting fences. There we have it, one black sign. That's it for me today. I am knackered. I think that's a really good result. Makes it look heaps cleaner. Gonna keep, I was a bit ambitious thinking that was gonna take me today to kind of get halfway down the road as well. I think in here's been the biggest improvement. See you next video.